So if you want to feel good, you better first take care of your prana. Now, solar lunar is one part of that. If the energy is too solar, you'll feel too ambitious, too action driven, and you probably run into a wall, So there you get anger, there you get, frustration if the whole world is not, following your lead. If your energy is too lunar, then you really want quiet, then you really want calmness. Then if the world around you is, creating lots of noise and disturbance and wants you to run and do lots of things, then you also feel unhappy. So, in that way, working with prana, balancing your prana is important. But another aspect of it is also whether you have a lot of energy or not. If you don't have a lot of energy, then usually you feel rather weak and not up to it, Then you feel a little maybe depressed or sad, because I have to go to work, oh God, I have to wash the dishes. So your energy is down. So pranayama first of all helps you to absorb more prana, to bring more prana, so that you have more energy. And the second thing then is to avoid that you are having too much energy, because this can also happen. And this especially becomes important in Ashtanga yoga, in meditation. When in meditation you have too much prana, then this energy will too much excite your mind and will make it more difficult to stop. So in Ashtanga yoga, the most essential practice of pranayama is to learn how to stop breathing, or at least slow down breath. But truly, the objective is to stop breathing. Stop breath, and mind will stop quite automatically. So, how is this done? By exercise. And different ways are there, but the basic thing is that you are consciously breathing in a certain pattern. And the pattern most advised, certainly in the first years that you practice pranayama, is the 1-4-2 pattern. Means 1 count of breathing in, 4 counts of holding the breath, not breathing, 2 counts of exhaling. That is, if you can do that, very good. And when I say 1 count, I don't mean just counting 1, but this can be like 1 prayer, 1 mantra, and then 4 times the same prayer, and 2 times the same prayer, again coming out. And this way you can gradually increase the duration of each stage. And after a couple of years, if you really can do that effortlessly, and 1 cycle takes in between 1 and 2 minutes, it's not so difficult, no? Then you can go to 1-4-4, meaning your exhaling even is going to be longer. And why is that? Well, if you stop breathing, which anyhow will happen in deep samadhi. In deep samadhi, breath stops. Where do you get your energy? You still need some. Well, you get your energy out of a storehouse of energy, which is called ojas. Ojas is like condensed prana. Even you could say liquefied prana, although it is not really becoming a liquid. But it is so condensed that you could almost sell it in a bottle. Would be very successful. And so this is where you store prana, and then when you stop breathing in deep meditation, where you will get some prana. To continue the process, to continue the focus, also the focus will need some prana, will need some light, which will then be called tejas. That's not really important. So, how to get ojas? Well, first of all, to be healthy, very important. Second is not to waste it. And where do you waste it? In sensual enjoyment. So now I'm getting back to the yama brahmacharya. All sensual enjoyment is a great consumer of prana and of ojas in specific. And sexual enjoyment is the most important one. What you feel, the energy that you feel during sex is ojas being converted to prana. And that is what you feel. But then you also lose it. And men especially lose a lot of ojas in sex because the sperm also has a lot of ojas. In order to keep it alive, outside of the body, it is given a lot of that energy. So that is why brahmacharya is so important for involvement in deep meditation also. To keep your ojas. And the older you get, the more conscious you have to be about that. Because the older you get, the less prana anyhow you get. The less easy you will absorb prana. But pranayama is then another way to absorb more prana. And the conversion of prana to ojas happens in the exhale, when you exhale. So, then hold. This prana is still there, doesn't know where to go, and then when you exhale, it will convert to ojas. So that is why, having long breaths and with long exhales is important as an exercise also. And then many other things can be done with pranayama, which are maybe more related to Ayurveda, more related to health. Because prana takes on different forms in the body, and to keep these working well, you could say, is really, really important to be healthy. And one especially is important when it comes to purifying mind, and that is apana. Apana is the energy that helps the evacuation of everything downwards. So going to the toilet uses the energy of apana. Because of that, this energy is somehow polluted. By wrong living habits, this energy is mixed with the much more purer pranic energy, and which will pollute then also your thoughts. To give a very concrete example, if you eat and then after food take a nap, lie down and sleep, then automatically your apana will come upward. Because it is natural for apana in sleep to move upwards. And then again, when you wake up, move downwards and take all the impurities with it downwards. So it's just a very basic thing. I also teach quite a few classes on healthy living or yoga in daily life, and all these things are interesting to know, because life becomes more easy when you know these things and you just integrate them in your life. And very often it's not about having to do something extra or something. It's just about watching out for certain things, that it is there.
Before coffee break, you can conclude what you said now.
Yeah.
Is post-lunch nap good or bad? You did not say that. You described
It's not good.
What happens, but what's your comment? Is the final result good or bad?
It's not good.
It's not good.
It's not good. It will, first of all, disturb your digestion. And afterwards, I think you all know, you will not feel good. You will feel drowsy, dull for some time. And this is the result of apana coming up.
So
simply.
this means eat less at lunchtime and don't take a nap.
Yeah. Better, because it's quite natural after food, you feel a little bit more drowsy because a lot of your energy is going to digestion. That's the reason why you feel that. So you don't feel like working. You don't feel like, doing things which require a lot of energy. So then take a break have a walk. Not running, but have a walk. Visit a friend, have some fun. Laughing is very good. Laughing, making fun, making jokes produces a lot of heat and helps your digestion.